Disclaimer, this video is sponsored on behalf of AlphaTON Capital Corp. Please take a moment to review the full disclaimer located in the video description before watching the rest of this video. Now let's get right into it. So welcome back, family. In today's video, I have a new opportunity to share with you that is gaining attention. Before I begin, do me a favor, be sure to smash that like button. It only takes a few seconds and I really would appreciate it. Also be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new so you don't miss out on future videos. Keep in mind, this is not financial advice and this video is only for entertainment purposes. So the company I'm referring to is AlphaTON Capital Corp, and you can find this company trading on the NASDAQ under ticker symbol ATON. So AlphaTON Capital, guys, is a public digital assets company on TON, which is bridging the institutional capital with the Telegram-based crypto ecosystem. For the people that do not know, guys, Telegram is crypto's distribution layer. With 1 billion plus monthly active users, native wallets, and seamless onboarding, TON is positioned to bring digital assets to the masses. AlphaTON exists to capitalize on that moment. They acquire and build high-performance infrastructure on TON staking, MEV, liquidity, and applications, and provide investors with direct exposure to this rapidly growing ecosystem. Telegram is a very popular app. For people that do not know, it is a top 10 app globally, and there are over 1 billion plus downloads. Now, in terms of what this company does, guys, they build and acquire yield-generating protocols. They invest in and operate revenue-producing projects on TON across MEV, staking, DEXs, and tokenized products. They also bridge on-chain value to public markets. As a public company, they offer institutional investors transparent access to TON native assets and infrastructure, fully regulated and fully aligned. They also set the standard for crypto treasury management. They hold and deploy TON as their treasury base, allocate capital strategically, and return value to shareholders through yield appreciation and structured returns. Now, in terms of their edge, they are institutional grade. They were founded in partnership with Chardon. Their team combines deep crypto infrastructure experience with public markets expertise. They have technical ownership. They don't just hold assets, they build, operate, and improve TON native protocols. This gives them direct access to MEV flows, staking yield, and protocol fees. They also have crypto native access. From token-based exposure to structured yield products, AlphaTON provides multiple vehicles for participating in the TON economy. Now, in terms of the leadership team, guys, this company is led by Brittany Kaiser. She is the CEO and a board member. Brittany Kaiser is a serial entrepreneur and a globally recognized expert in technology and legislative reform, having spent most of her career advising governments and companies on policy and strategy. Now, the rest of the team is just as experienced and talented. They know exactly what they are doing to help grow this company. Now, guys, let's go over some exciting news that dropped very recently. So on December 4th, 2025, AlphaTON Capital Corp announced that it has exited the SEC's baby shelf rules, which prohibit companies with a public float of less than $75 million from issuing securities under a shelf registration statement in excess of 1/3 of such companies' public float in a 12-month period, and filed a $420.69 million shelf registration statement. AlphaTON Capital currently intends to utilize this shelf registration statement to finance the company's ambitious expansion of AI and high-performance computing infrastructure, supporting Telegram's Cocoon AI network, while simultaneously pursuing strategic mergers and acquisitions of revenue-producing companies within the Telegram ecosystem. Once effective, the shelf registration statement will provide AlphaTON Capital with a significant financing flexibility to execute on its dual-pronged growth strategy, expanding its position as a critical infrastructure provider for decentralized AI computing and building a portfolio of cash flow positive businesses operating within Telegram's rapidly growing user base of over 1 billion monthly active users. In terms of the strategic areas they're going to be focusing on, number one, it's going to be Telegram distribution. Number two, Telegram applications, which is mergers and acquisitions. And number three, their infrastructure, which is AI, high performance computing infrastructure expansion, as well as digital asset treasury for the Telegram TON ecosystem. So overall, guys, pretty great news for AlphaTON Capital Corp. Now, another set of news was on December 1st, 2025. This is when AlphaTON Capital Corp announced the successful deployment of its first fleet of NVIDIA B200 GPUs to Telegram's Cocoon AI network, marking a historic milestone in in decentralized artificial intelligence infrastructure and adding a new revenue stream to its business. The deployment comes as Telegram founder Pavel Durov announced the official launch of Cocoon, declaring our decentralized confidential Cocoon computing network is operational. The first requests from users for artificial intelligence are now handled by Cocoon with 100% confidentiality. GPU operators are already generating revenue from Cocoon. Durov emphasized the transformative nature of the platform, stating, "Centralized compute providers such as Amazon and Microsoft act as expensive intermediaries that drive up prices and reduce privacy. Cocoon solves both the economic and confidentiality issues associated with legacy AI compute providers." This is another huge win for AlphaTON Capital Corp. And one more set of news I want to go over, guys, and this was on November 26, 2025. This is when AlphaTON Capital Corp announced that it has entered into agreements to acquire and deploy a 1,000 plus NVIDIA B200 GPU high-performance compute cluster valued at approximately $68 million. This strategic infrastructure investment positions AlphaTON as a critical compute provider for Telegram's Cocoon AI, the world's largest decentralized privacy-preserving artificial intelligence network, while creating a diversified revenue stream through high-performance compute and GPU rental services. Now, the transaction will be financed through a strategic capital structure consisting of $30 million in equity capital from AlphaTON Capital Corp, $52.5 million in debt financing to be facilitated by Vertical Data's GPU financing division, total project capitalization of approximately $82.5 million, and a total of $70 million of high-value NVIDIA hardware assets added to the balance sheet. Here's a look at the compelling projected project economics. The investment presents institutional-grade returns with strong downside protection. Projected IRR is 59.7%, projected NPV is $59.6 million, projected equity multiply is 5x, projected ROI is 615%, and projected total cash return for a 5-year projection is $150 million. Overall, guys, this is another great development from AlphaTON Capital Corp. As you can see, this company is making a strong push to set itself up pretty well going forward. Now, one more bonus catalyst to share with you guys, and this was on December 5th, 2025. This is when AlphaTON Capital announced that it is set to pull back the curtains on its future in its inaugural Ask Me Anything event, a landmark session designed to give investors, media, and the community an unfiltered look at the technology and strategy poised to dominate the Telegram ecosystem. Led by Chief Technology Officer Logan Golema and his world-class development team that is architecting the future of the Telegram ecosystem, this is the first chance to engage directly with the visionaries building the foundational infrastructure for the next billion users. Attendees will be the first to learn the monetization blueprint, how AlphaTON generates revenue by powering the Telegram AI Cocoon, the 2026 roadmap, a deep dive into the technical milestones and architecture that will define the next year, a major product announcement, the world first reveal of a revolutionary all-in-one application for running a small business directly inside Telegram, seamlessly integrating mobile and desktop experiences, and the call for builders. Exclusive details on the 2026 Hackathon Roadshow, including massive prize pools. Now, this event, guys, is going to take place at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and it will be on Thursday, December 11th, 2025. So this is a huge catalyst, in my opinion, that is approaching very quickly, and one of the reasons why I wanted to bring this company to your attention this week. So something else I do want to mention, guys, is on November 24th, 2025, AlphaTON Capital announced that it has submitted a letter of intent to acquire a 51% controlling interest in Forbes Media Holdings. The proposed acquisition is part of AlphaTON's broader strategy to build a verified, immutable media ecosystem resilient to the challenges of the AI era. The offer outlines a two-phase acquisition strategy designed to build on the Forbes brand and integrate it into AlphaTON's growing media arm, which recently announced its intention to acquire Blockchain Wire. Now, AlphaTON Capital's offer is driven by 4 key strategic pillars designed to build on the legacy media giant. Number 1, building on a major news brand. Forbes is one of the world's most recognizable media and licensing brands. AlphaTON views FMH as the ideal cornerstone for a modern media empire that combines legacy prestige with Web3 innovation. Number 2, licensing for AI and LLMs. As demand for high-quality verified data to train large language models skyrockets, Forbes' extensive archive of proprietary content represents a significant underutilized asset. AlphaTON plans to leverage blockchain technology to license this data securely and transparently and encrypt all of Forbes' legacy and future content on the TON blockchain and feed LLMs running on Telegram's Cocoon AI network. Number 3, creating a digital asset news powerhouse. This acquisition would position Forbes as the premier international organization for honest, data-driven business news with a specialized focus on digital assets and cryptocurrency markets, a sector currently underserved by traditional legacy media. And number 4, synergy with AlphaTON Media. The move aligns perfectly with the company's AlphaTON Media arm by integrating Forbes with the recently announced LOI to acquire Blockchain Wire. AlphaTON aims to use blockchain technology to provide immutable, verified sources for content. So overall, guys, this is fantastic news for AlphaTON Capital. Now, to wrap things up, in my opinion, I do like what this company is setting out to achieve and the progress they have made so far. So if you haven't done so already, guys, add AlphaTON Capital Corp to your watch list. Once again, here is the ticker symbol. I will have some links in the video description if you want to learn more about this exciting opportunity. With that said, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button. I really would appreciate it. Keep in mind, this is not financial advice and this video is only for entertainment purposes. I urge you all to take the time and read the full disclaimer.